Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Shades of Lipstick Tarot, and I'm here to do a reading on all of my Scorpio placements, male and female. And if you have Scorpio in your chart, this reading may be for you. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming through. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for hitting the like button. This is a general reading for my male or female Scorpios. We do not discriminate here. I do love readings, of course, separate. I do no contact readings. What's going on with the person that's on your mind. Those will be in later on readings, so check that out. Check those videos out. This is a general reading for now. I will pull out the energy around love as the last question in these type of general readings. So be looking out for that. If this message resonates with you, Scorpio, please take the message. If it does not resonate, please don't take the message. There's a lot of Scorpios out there, so it won't resonate with all Scorpios. And I even feel like there will be parts that resonate with you, Scorpio, and there will be parts that don't resonate with you. So take the messages that apply, okay? If this reading connects with you in any type of way and you would like a personal reading, all that information is down below as well, okay? So let's get into the reading. Let's get the messages when it comes to my Scorpio, male or female. What messages do we have in general for the Scorpios that they need to know out there when it comes to their life or whatever is going on around them generally? All right. All right. Whoa. Okay. Scorpio. Okay. So the first energy that I'm seeing is that I feel like you have the power to attract what you want in your life. The sky is the limit. So I see a lot of good energy around you, Scorpio. I see a lot of fire energy in you. Even though you're a water sign, I can see a lot of fire energy in you. I can see the spark to make anything that you desire happen in your life. I can see that you have the charisma and the pull to make it happen. But I feel like there is a situation in your life that's going on with your job. I feel like your job may have laid you off, or there may be, for those who don't have a job, I feel like the job may have laid you off right now and there's a freeze with work. For those who don't have a job, I definitely feel like there is a hiring freeze going on right now. But I have to be honest, Scorpio, I don't know where I got Aquarius from. I have to be honest with you, Scorpio. I feel like this is kind of like a collective, meaning like the world type of energy right now. Definitely with everything that's going on with the world, the politics, especially like if you're a U.S. citizen, Sagittarius. But it's kind of like a world thing. So I do feel like you have been experiencing that for my Scorpios that don't have a job. And the ones that do, I feel like you've been kind of laid off, or your hours are cut, or you're not getting as much work, and you've kind of been aloof and left out the cold with what's going on. But I feel like if you call and do a warm-up every week and do a checkup every week or every couple of days to see what's going on, if some hours picked up, if the company is picking up on anything, that would be a good idea to call and see what's going on. For my other Scorpios that's out there applying for jobs, I feel like, yes, once you apply for the job, it is a good idea sometimes to keep up, meaning like call them at least every 3 to 4 days or once a week and see about the updated interviews. Keep up with them because it will show persistence, okay? Excuse me. A lot of my other Scorpios, I feel like you have the energy to manifest it. I feel like if you've been going through a hiring freeze or your job hasn't been giving you the hours, I will pull out those good old candles or those good old rituals and get to work, okay? Specifically orange and yellow. Orange will bring and open up opportunities for you to get those gigs or to unblock that freeze that's going on with your job and those hours. This is the time to manifest. Even though I don't see the magician out here yet, I may pull it out when I pull my tarot cards out right now, but I'm definitely getting the magician in this energy, okay? Pull out the magician, work all 4 of those elements and get it popping, okay? And unblock this freeze, okay? And let's see what other messages I have towards Scorpios right now, because From Scorpio, from what I'm seeing, Scorpios don't like to be without a job, okay? Male and female. I know both, okay? And I feel like, especially my women too, a lot of my women Scorpios took a loss with their jobs. I have to be honest, even though I see male energy in here too, a lot of my males are worried and discouraged. I feel like my males is a little more okay, because I feel like, yes, income has fallen, hours has been knocked down. This is making you worry and be distraught, but I still feel like you have things behind you, Scorpio. It could be female too, but for a lot of my females, this kind of hits you hard emotionally, okay? So I feel like unfreeze it, get to some warm water, whether that's like getting out in the sun and letting the sun get on your energy, or coming out of your emotions and basically come out of being aloof and get out the cold, and get to getting on your altar. Get to manifesting. For those who don't do spiritual work, get to praying. Get to putting it out there in the universe. I will work. I will have a job. Get out. For those who don't believe in spiritual energy at all, doing spiritual work, magic, anything, get persistent. That's what the energy is saying. Stop being aloof and get persistent. Because I feel like a lot of my Scorpios took a loss, okay? Especially, okay? A lot of my Scorpios, I have to be honest, you guys really didn't have that much saved up, or you invested in something bigger at the wrong time, okay? And it's bothering you financially hard. It's hitting you hard, Scorpios, okay? It's hitting you hard. It's not overwhelming as it could be, but it has hit you hard. It's hitting you hard, and you feel like there's no offers or opportunities coming towards you when it comes to employment. So I'm not gonna lie, Scorpio, the first thing that came out your energy is employment. It wasn't love, it wasn't anything so far but employment. But of course we have a while to go, so let's see what other messages come out from my Scorpios. If this connects with you, you're welcome to get a personal reading and see what more you could do or what more could be done about it. Give me another message when it comes to Scorpios. Give me some more messages when it comes to my Scorpios. All right, material and spiritual prosperity. Scorpio, I feel like, yes, I do feel like a lot of my Scorpios just invested into something and it wasn't the right time. Maybe some of you guys could have bought a house and it wasn't the right time. Maybe some of you guys could have bought a car. I feel like some of you guys invested it into something and it really wasn't the right time to do it, but it's okay. I feel like you'll be fine, but you definitely have to get into your spiritual work. Meaning, like, you have to, if you do work with your altar, work with it. If you pray to God, pray. If you do Buddhism, get to work. If you connect with your ancestors, get to work. If you are persistent and you're ready to get on that job grind, get to work, Scorpios, because I feel like a lot of you guys are material, and Spirit kind of wants you to focus on prosperity in a spiritual sense and not so much material. So yes, get to work, but Spirit is saying they want you to see the spiritual side of things. They want you to get more into your meditation. They want you to connect more with water. I feel like you guys are. I feel like a lot of my Scorpios are sitting out right now looking at some lake or some pond, or like into like looking at earth, or grounding or connecting with earth, trying to figure out a way to get their material prosperity met. Scorpio, advice, you may want to work on this spiritually, because however your physical way is of getting material prosperity, Spirit said this ain't working for you no more. You need to start learning how to get into the spiritual act of things, okay? Look, Scorpio, get into the passion of spiritually connecting into what you want. I feel like you have the passion to go after the material things that you desire. I feel like it's already in you. Even though you've been in a slug, I feel like it's already in you. I feel like you just may be slugging right now, and Spirit is saying it's not really the time for that. So I feel like a lot of my Scorpios will watch this video and listen, or all of a sudden you will get an epiphany to start working on your material needs in a spiritual way. And I feel like you will put the passion into it, okay? Definitely work with orange candles, green candles, and blue candles. That's definitely what I'm seeing. I feel like once you put that work in, you will get recognition and awards. But I feel like right now you may have to take a couple of losses, because I feel like things is kind of okay. All right, okay, spirit. All right, I'm gonna say what it is for. And this, I feel like this is both energies, not male or female. I feel like this is male and female. A lot of you guys have especially my males, a lot of you guys have a masculine bruised ego to things, okay? A lot of you guys are hiding out. You don't even want to show out. You don't want to, you're kind of losing things, Scorpio. And I feel like this has a lot to do with your masculine need to be in control energy, or wanting to look material. You're going off a material type of way of looking at things instead of being spiritual about it, instead of being humble, because this talks about a person not being humble. This also talks about you not believing in manifesting things spiritually. You feel like I have to work hard and be a go-getter. But I got to be honest, Scorpio, this is what has you tired now. This is what has you depleted. This is what has you the Chariot in reverse, which is driving. It could be a car, a motorcycle, and not even just driving a car, but having the speed and the ignition to go after what you desire. Some of you guys are truck drivers too. Some of you guys may be driving for a living. Whatever your career is for a living, I feel like you don't believe in spiritually manifesting what you desire, and you're just going after it. And spirit is kind of knocking you down and saying you're not going to be able to achieve this materially and physically if you don't get on your spiritual shit. You need to connect with the light. You need to pray. You need to, if you have an altar, connect with that. Like I said earlier, however you go about it spiritual, whether you are praying, whether you are connected with Buddha, whether you are doing hoodoo, voodoo, spiritual work, whatever you need to do, you need to connect with spirit and figure out how to get down with it, because it's not working physically anymore. I did say earlier that if you're not spiritual, get to work physically. Keep calling, make the demands, keep checking, keep showing persistence with calling to see what's going on if you apply for a job or if your hours been cut. But I feel like spirit is checking me and checking you and saying, yes, you can physically do it, but we need you to spiritually connect, bro, because you kind of wearing your body out physically. And even if you had it physically, even like if you went after it physically, your body is kind of rejecting it physically. So you need to get on the spiritual things to get strength in your spirit, not really your body anymore, okay? Your spirit is empty and your body is still working, but it's kind of moving slow because the spirit is not fed. So even if you guys have to fast and pray. If you're a Bible thumper, fast and pray. Fast and pray, okay? Let's get a self-love message when it comes to my Scorpios. A lot of my Scorpios, the energy of listening to certain music when you're manifesting, the energy of singing to get what you want. A lot of my Scorpios have been in a singing mood. I feel like you're going after your passions. I feel like some of my Scorpios are praying and going after things in a spiritual way, and I feel like because of that you are in a happy, generous mood. I definitely feel like this energy surrounds my female Scorpios more so than my male Scorpios, to be specific, but my male Scorpios too. Your ancestors miss the music, so that will help. Listening to certain music to attract money or attract your goals will help you. Singing your affirmations could help you as well. So that energy will relieve stress, Scorpio. So sing your heart out or listen to whatever songs that helps you get through this, okay? Let's get an archangel message for my Scorpios out there and see what the archangels have to say to you for the month of August 2025, Scorpios. Let's get that message, archangel. All right, I feel like Archangel Josephine is connecting with you. She is the Archangel of Patience. She's the Archangel of Interior Design. She is the Archangel of Gentleness. She is the Archangel of Nurturing. So she is saying that your dreams and everything that you desire and that you're going after physically is happening for you, but you need to be still. you need to nurture them with patience, meaning like you need to get on your spiritual side of things. You need to connect to an altar. You need to meditate. You need to pray. And like I said, if you are a Bible thumper and you don't believe in spiritual work or voodoo or hoodoo or Buddhism, whatever, get that Bible and get to fasting and talking to God. And the archangels are through God, okay? God created the archangels. It's more than just Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, okay, you guys? Keep that in mind. There's a lot of archangels, okay? Including a lot of angels. And the angels, keep in mind, the angels don't help us unless we require it, okay? Because of free will, they will not jump in and proceed to our help unless we ask. So ask Archangel Jezebel to help you with patience and stillness and your spiritual side of things, all right? Let's get a mixed emotion towards the energy of what's going on around you generally, Scorpios. All right, okay. So whatever you are feeling, thinking, or wondering, the answer is yes to that. If you are feeling unfulfilled, if you're feeling dissatisfied, complete, the answer is yes, you are. The spirit is saying yes, you are. You're unfulfilled, you're dissatisfied, you're incomplete, you're feeling purposeless. You don't have to. All you have to do is get on your knees and pray, connect with the light, do your spiritual work, connect with your altar, manifest in a spiritual way. They're saying the physical is not working anymore. It's time to manifest spiritually. I also feel like for my male Scorpios, a lot of your masculine ego, pride type of energy has slowed things down for you spiritually when it comes to the universe answering your questions, demand, like giving you the material and spiritual, the material prosperity you desire. Because a lot of you guys are hardworking, but a lot of you guys are kind of being backed up because of that masculine male energy. And I did a reading a long time ago. I don't have it anymore, but I did a reading around a month ago when that energy went into Saturn, when Leo went into Saturn, and it was stating that a lot of masculine, unhealed masculine men were going to be experiencing a loss of power shift. Meaning like they lose opportunities, they lose material things, their ego is crushed until they take accountability, apologize for things, be humble and patient. All right, come on. All right, let's get a message from the archangels when it comes to Scorpios. Please, cards, stop falling on my hand. Archangel, what message, what archangel, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not archangel, I'm sorry. What guidance, what goddess message is for Scorpios out there? We getting the messages from the goddess. What I say, Scorpio? What I say? I think I got the same thing for Sagittarius. Scorpio, if you're a white woman, a white male, any Scorpio really, this is the energy of where you need to be into your magical manifestations, your spiritual side, okay? You need to connect with Archangel Josephiel. You need to connect with whoever you connect with spiritually, God, the angels, whoever you connect with. This is time for spiritual. Call into the light. It's time. So get into the altar, manifesting what you desire. There's no manifestation. There's no praying. There's no meditating. There's no affirmations. There's like a sluggish, unfulfilled energy. You got to get out of it, Scorpio. Okay? Especially around the males. Whoa. All right. Give me a African goddess message when it comes to my Scorpios. Oh, whoa. Okay, Scorpios. Male and female, there's rage inside of you. There's anger, there's rage, things aren't moving for you. There's delays in your journey. Some of you guys lost a house. Some of you guys lost a car. Some of you guys invested into a house or a car and everything else is moving slow. So you have worries and fears and you are at rage. You're angry. It's time to release that anger. Release the anger, connect to the light, work with Archangel Josephiel for patience, nurture the energy, and you really have to get into your spiritual side, Scorpio, because this is what's holding you back. You're not really being spiritual. You're not connecting with your spiritual side to get your desires, okay? Look, the ancestors is in reverse. I feel like Scorpio, because this is my this is the witch deck, Scorpio, so this is for my Scorpio witches. and just Scorpios in general. The hiss is a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. The ancient chill waking up upon the ancient chill is waking up upon the sky. Scorpio, your ancestors are calling you. They are calling you. They want you to work with them. They want you to give them water. They want you to feed them. You don't hear them because you are not praying. There's no manifestation around you. I feel like your ancestors, God, to spirit, they want your attention. And I feel like they're not getting it because of your ego, your pride, all kind of stuff, Scorpio. I got to keep it real. And because of this, they are blocking things from you until you come to them with this energy of patience, spiritual, open up to the light. I feel like it's something they want you to do and you're not doing it. So they're getting your attention in an unfulfilled type of way. Unfortunately, it seems like they're taking things from you to get your attention. Okay, Scorpio? All right, let's do energy around your love life. Okay, I do ask a question of your love life. Give me the energy of whatever person is on your mind, Scorpio. What's the person that's on your mind? What's their energy towards you? The first card I got was commitment, partner. A lot of you guys are in a relationship that has a lot of baggage. It's a baggage pattern. It's back and forth. I feel like it's not over, okay? I feel like this may have been the person that's on your mind. They may have been committed. You guys may have been in a good, like, loving relationship, but something went wrong. Something became back and forth pattern. I feel like it was a back and forth pattern from your energy, Scorpio. Could have been them, but I feel like this is about you and the person that's on your mind. And I feel like this person doesn't want to deal with baggage, so they kind of disconnected. But I feel like it's something that's not over, Scorpio, okay? And that's up to you if you know what it is. Let's get one more card. Love readings is separate. All right, Scorpio. All right. For my male Scorpios, there's definitely a woman that's on your mind that you had a long, loving connection with, and things kind of went left. I feel like maybe old patterns of things, self-sabotaging. Rage is here, so that talks about self-sabotaging. I feel the same thing from my female Scorpios. You were in a connection, something went left. It was like a pattern of sabotage, and I feel like there's unfinished business. There was unfairness, there was hurt, there was sneakiness, but I feel like you missed this person. I feel like for my male Scorpios, you definitely missed the lily. That's the cooter. That's the coochie. You know, I feel like you think about this person and you're trying to think of sneaky ways to get back to this person. They could be trying to think of sneaky ways to get back to you too, Scorpio women. So keep that in mind. That's what I'm seeing when it comes to love. I do love readings and separate readings, so check me out when I do the love readings. Thank you for watching me, Scorpio. I will see you in the next read.